अरूले खोले हेर्ने बस्ने हो यस्तै छ जिन्दगी Oh, nästa. Esta muy bien. Entonces, la Lori. खोलिदिनु पर्छ क्या 400 पोइन्ट चाहिँ पर्यो पर्यो नि ब्ल्याक टेलाएर तर तर केमा आयो स्टेटस छैन के गर्छ मान्छेमा कन्ट्रोल स्टेटस सकेको पाउने के हो यसको अपने कस्तो पनि हो Player of the week, kicking stance, gripping on the wing. Last keeper was Uruguay. Sorry. Microphone big guy. तेरे से
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst the ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Luis Suarez. And
Luis
it's De Bruyne.
Suarez.
De
Wait,
Bruyne!
man, De Bruyne.
Now that wasn't a bad hit by any
De
means.
That's
Bruyne.
the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
यहाँ Diego Stale. गोलकीपर बल पार गर्न लाग्नु भएको छ र साकाको टाउकोमा
Engages
हैन
and forces him
De
off the ball.
Bruyneले आउट हानिदिनु भएको छ साकाले चिल्लीलाई
Chiellini.
भेरा टु
Mateus. Well seen. Saw
उई
that coming.
That was well
Cannavaroको
played,
interception
well stopped.
Looking for the run.
Forlan
Hazard.
what a save
He's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne
And this is Forlan. Mateus. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? Nepal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's picked his way through. It's Forlan!
Forlan
And he has kept it out somehow.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first
Kevin De
corner.
Bruyneले कोना हान्न लागेको छ केभिन De Bruyneको कोना यहाँतिर लेडिङ तर सेप यो खाएको छ गोल भने झन्डै खाए
Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
मलाई यस्तो गर्ने यहाँतिर पहिला हेडिङ हान्छ हेडिङ हानेपछि
Xavi Alonso. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dembele. He has found the way through. Dembele! It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Dembele. Nice control. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Dembele. Mateus! Terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Gerrard. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alonso. There will be 1 minute at a time. It's Alonso!
It's Alonso! Out.
Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Hello, everyone. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Nepal certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
Yes, Matheus.
Nepal are looking to go forward now.
Timbul
Ferdinand cuts out the pass, and he's quick to return it. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Forlan. That's destined for the flank. Saka. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Luis Suarez. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Forlan! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 11.
Big boy now with the corner.
Number 19.
Beep, beep,
Lothar
beep, beep,
Matthäus.
And
beep,
that
beep,
should get
beep,
the job
beep,
done.
beep,
Number
beep.
8.
And now they
Stephen
can
Dai
Brooks.
string
lovely.
out a defence.
Number
Dai
15.
lovely one. No, no.
Xabi
It's
Alonso.
Asa!
Coming on the field. Number 20. Sergio Aguero. Number
No
18.
breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Number 7. Wayne Rooney. Number 21.
Nicely shaped
Okay,
ball.
let's have a
Gets over and intercepts.
22. Alexis
Rijkaard
McAllister.
is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good shapes to shoot! Saka. And it's Rooney. He shifted it to the flank.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well timed, excellent interception. And he was quick to react. Forlan stood his ground strongly. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pass is just off target.
Nepal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
1 minute at a time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
खेल्छ यार मैले Positions राम्रो हुँदैन 91 अहिले र position passing position passing चाहिँ Palma pita pita de palma pita. Palma pita pita de palma pita.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a
Pá.
monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Kulit. Tizong
So
kulit.
it's away we go then.
Ôi,
Well, Filippo
kira
Inzaghi may
please.
not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his
Kira.
goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Takuta.
De Jong.
Tizong.
And
Kulit.
here's Inzaghi. Oh no, no
Inzaghi.
circumventing this opponent. Xavi Alonso. And Mateus. And here's Forlan.
Wala.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Forlan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour played.
Palma pita pita.
Great ball, and he's Dembele!
Dembele.
That for a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, goalkeeper would keep that out.
Minute.
It really was a bullet.
De Jong.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much
Hazard.
power on, and the managers
Minute.
absolutely love it.
It's Inzaghi! Well, now it's a race for the ball,
Inzaghi.
but he's left disappointed.
Filippo Inzaghi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, it's terribly wayward.
Andana. Kita de.
Van Bouten. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. He's going
Salam.
Good try,
Ah,
very
devo
good try
entrare
in
nelle.
fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And it's Dembele.
Tutti la
Thuram running with intent. Now it's Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Hazard. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that was very necessary. Tries a measured ball. And a chance! Superb from Hullet. He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Dembele stood his ground strongly. Dembele providing an
छोड़ दे रहा
flank.
सोल्ड लेगा
Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Fallen! Decent chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
क्यों हो रहा है यार प्लेयर पास से
Thrilling
रन
into
हो
a
गया
half
है
there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half is up and running.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He leaps for it. Oh, it's fallen loose again. They've scored.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
बेरा
Some heroic
Frankie.
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
तेरे
Nepal with the lead.
यार
Well, quality clearly
Smart
deserted
keeper.
him at
Nice
the crucial
keeper.
moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good
Nice
enough,
keeper,
and
nice.
he knows it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what? There's the header! Hits it!
Heh.
A game of thrills, all
Fuck.
square in the blinking of an
Still
eye.
mistake आया मेरे
Well, that's
ground
so
ball.
refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Tell it double touch playing that.
Substitution for Kelantan, number 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 25.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Number 22.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Kelantan have their second corner now. Goes without saying, that was poor. Saka, not the most accurate pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh no, this does not look good. Costa Curta. McAllister. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar driving on and making good progress. And he was quick to react. And this is Neymar.
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cross to the back post. And that has been cleared. And this is Batistuta. And it's been hooked away. And it's Aguero. Just 5 minutes left. Great defending, strong and determined. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Batistuta.
Well, that
Batistuta.
Peter, maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Batistuta reading no way. Nah, the Batistuta.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Ibrahimovic. McAllister. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Neymar. McAllister. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner.
Mama pita pita day, mama pita.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Mateus turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point talking of anyone else here. He's having a pop! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Dembele. Tries to play it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he plays one through. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gerrard tries to pass it through. Dembele. Well, that's an excellent interception. He was
Dembele.
clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bullet.
Oh, super ball! Shot
Hi.
a goal! Goal! Argentina! That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick,
¿Qué
too
dice
smart
ya?
for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Hullet. Nice control. Hangs one in.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mateus, he's through on goal.
Hold on.
Foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee.
Nice, Bonucci.
It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. He's having a good look here, and it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! And he makes no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Gerrard.
Shooty dañar eso. Tan shooty
Well, it's
dañar.
his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. This looks promising. Silvestre.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Forlan. That's Gerrard. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Nepal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Ronaldinho.
Substitution for Argentina, number 25, Pierre Aubameyang.
Nepal get the second half going.
Neymar coming on the field.
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 18,
Silvestre. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
क्या करूं?
Great vision. Dembele.
So,
He's had a shot! And that is well
left hand
cleared.
and right hands are there.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide.
This
Could move up a gear here. Oh,
guy.
perfectly measured that. And he's... Chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's...
It's Dembele! Dispatched clinically. And once more, we
Demo.
are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Nepal dragged themselves back again. Well, Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Oh man.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Threads one in. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's a foul in a
Not
dangerous
there,
area.
buddy.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. Cannavaro clears it all. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Goalie kite.
Substitution for Argentina, number 5, Ruud Gullit. Coming on to replace him is number 20,
Dash.
Luis Suarez.
120. Okay.
So we have movement on both benches.
Sliding just after that.
This is a promising build-up. Looking tidy in possession here.
Merdai! Caso que tu.
Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vitinha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Aguero! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
A game with so much to recommend in fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game.
Takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough.
He's having a shot! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Argentina, number 2, Florence.
Games hinge on moments like this.
Coming on the field is number 4, Xabi Alonso.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldinho. Royce. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Look, there has to...
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So that was the second half.
Ele
Well, there was very
sobra.
little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then. Extra time is coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Mikael Silvestre. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Neymar.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Nepal did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Royce. And here's Aguero.
Aguero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Royce. Decent chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
Security announcement.
Nepal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And the action has already restarted. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And we have our very first corner. Royce goes short. Shoots! Deftly away. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, that is a nice touch. Takes on his marker. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And we're done. Nepal
That
have done it. The perfect
yes, I
outcome
can
in
hear
this most
it.
pressured of
The member
games.
of staff report to the
Morata.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Rabiot has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's the kind of player who plays with his head up, Peter. Always looking around, taking pictures, looking for movement and gaps in the opposing defence. So I'd expect to see plenty of the ball at his feet today, and that is bad news for the opposition.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Mateus chips it through. It's Morata!
It's
Goal!
Morata.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
after 10 minutes is
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
That pass has been well intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's headed upfield. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot at goal! Goal! Again, in a
But it's
trice!
Kuta.
They are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Look at the space here. Batistuta! And he's quick to get rid.
Batistuta!
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is their second corner of the game. Towering header! That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Meow.
Now it's Fofana.
Fofana.
Stupinian calmly anticipates.
Stupinian.
And it's
Not
Modric.
so.
That is a great pick out.
McTominay, nice.
Barella.
Barella, nice. Morata.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Morata.
There's a fine ball. And the shot! Spectacular from
Morata.
Finish right from the top draw.
Morata.
And they are tearing the opposition apart. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's well spotted.
McTominay.
The first half to a close. Well, that was one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Gabbia. And it's Richie. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rabiot. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It's just a verbal warning.
Meteo Gabbia. Cancel Ramos. Sorry, Cancel Ramos.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Morata.
And this is Morata. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He has found the way through. Pavlovic tries to pass it through. Is it in? Yes, it's in!
Well, that's really unfortunate.
Kiva.
He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Ricci, Rafael Leao, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Batistuta, looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile.
And the shot! Oh, classic Batistuta!
Classic
That is a
Batistuta. What a boy.
absolute gem! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Quality ball. Morata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out for a throw.
Modric. Isso teu, ó.
Rafael Leao going face to face with his great rival.
Nice, nice, nice. Skill from there, nice. Skill. Yes, come on, go on,
Rafael
go on.
Leao venturing down the left. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, it's come loose.
Sit.
Barella looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Stupinian is there, and he can get that clear. And he's intervened well there. And the number on the ball is 3. And he welcomes it in. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is that. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Passing the मदद छ त what the possibilities. क्या कर रहा है कुछ चाहता है के भयो आपल्याला त सब माउट त हुन्छ र Diego Alcantara. Solo puede seguir que no árboles ele. No te puedo ir
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So
we're up and running.
Well, I think Thiago's going to have a massive role to play in this game, Peter. Best deployed deeper in midfield. He likes to drop back into defence at times, force that defence wide and forward, creating overloads, while constantly looking to play balls into feet, those little half spaces.
And he does all of that in his unique style with a certain swagger.
Yeah, but he has another side to his game which I also really like, the athleticism that allows him to switch to a more box-to-box role when needed, especially when he's partnered with a more static defensive midfielder.
Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is wonderful to watch. A brilliant finish.
Let's be honest, most attempts at a first-time volley end up in row Z, but it was a privilege to sit here and watch that. That's an absolute stunner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Dembele.
They move.
Chiellini
Nice
does
touch.
well not to be outdone there. Not the most accurate pass.
Cannavaro.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Forlan. Mateus. And that should get the job done. Dembele. Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Messi. Thiago. Mateus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank. Ambitious ball here. Chance to deliver.
Well played and well cleared.
Gerrard! Really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Saka. And this is Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. He's had a shot!
No, man. Didn't dig it for them.
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes. Half-time, the score is 1-1.
Dembele to Rijkaard Dembo to Toure, Pablo Maldini.
Looking to play him in.
Gets
into a good position.
No.
And the ball's come loose here.
किधर जा रहा है
With
बेटे?
the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Dembele.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No way through. Dembele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
The less said about that pass, the better. Almost an hour gone. Vieira. Now it's Dembele. And here's Forlan. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He'll try from distance. Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
After 66
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Kikine.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Diego Forlan.
So we have movement on both benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Number 8.
Neymar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Aguero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 87.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's having a pop! And that could come back to haunt them.
Aguero really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
João Neves. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He is through here. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
ये गट्स है यार.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
1 minute to add according to the board. Lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Griezmann. Lovely feet. Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to get it away. That's at the end. Nepal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take... So bring it
Big
on.
son.
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick
Matheus.
off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to
Era.
see how good Lilian Thuram is.
Really.
Besides being physically
Puskas!
Puskas.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Puskas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's having a go!
Batistuta.
Glorious Bati goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Ajax finding themselves unexpectedly behind. In again. Towering header! Ajax keep calm in the face of danger. Tries from distance.
Batistuta.
Nepal currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. That's a good run down the left. Has a look and plays it forward. And he lines up a cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Gerrard calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away?
Ajax really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And that is headed for the... He's rising! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. Gerrard, who does have an assist to his name, picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it. Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dembele. It's Dembele!
Dembele!
Superb from Dembele! A finish of true class. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's...
And a chance! It's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Goes for the shot!
Ooh.
Glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! Absolute gem! And that is indeed the final act.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Down to business again. Xavi Alonso. And here's Dembele. No way through. And Dembele!
He almost caught
Wait,
everyone
Dembu
out
क्या
there,
है
but
team
he
list है?
just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Dembele. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Gerrard. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Koundé clears it away. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. And this is Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Puskas. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gerrard. Vieira. Now it's Pele. Puskas. Great vision. Xavi Alonso. To Gerrard. That's good running with the ball. Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, he's having a pop!
Hello.
Dembele! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Number 11.
It's all becoming so easy. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to
क्या है ते पाकिस्तान यार अभी? भाई ना
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling.
Yeah.
I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he was alert to it.
Rummenigge clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, it's Dembele. Batistuta.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Eto'o. Batistuta. Driving on and making good progress. Nice looking ball. Cannavaro. Pirlo. Threads one in. And it's Hullet. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot could... Eto'o! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Xavi Alonso. Pirlo gets a foot in here. That's a cute ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Pirlo. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he can thump it away. Looking tidy in possession here. That's the end of the first 45. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Nepal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Nepal.
And a chance!
Cállese,
That is just a piece of art! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
अरे यार ये उड़ा
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta has it in a wide position. There's the shot! And that's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Gabriel Batistuta. Number 11,
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
number 19,
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field. Number
Not the most
14,
accurate pass.
Diego Forlan.
And this is
Number
Eto'o.
18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there.
Marco Reus.
Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Thiago Alcantara. Number 21, Rodrigo de Paul.
Saka proves just a little bit too strong. Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. O'Reilly is there and he can get that clear. He's found the way through. Nepal can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump. Oh, good finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 72
A
minutes,
wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Rummenigge. And this is Eto'o. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Eto'o.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Oh, shooting chance!
لا
Oh, that could be
نجري यार.
So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Botafogo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it.
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and...
Shit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting... Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! And he's there to belt it away. That's a sharp pass. And here's Dembele. Whistle's gone, that's foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Dembele! Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Bellingham proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rummenigge, and this is Luis. It's Luis Suarez!
लो लो दे दे यार
Arsenal!
क्या खेल रहे यार
Arsenal take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Arsenal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty. Big chance!
Whee.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mateus has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nepal have their second corner now. Oh, great leap! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rummenigge. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham!
वो मार गोली समझ गया
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Gerrard. Mateus. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge is in a really good position. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves. And it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Tries one from range. Numeniga!
कस्तो चिर्छ यार
Surely a man who will pass the test of time.
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now that's well seen too. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ambitious ball here. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Looking for the run, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Steven Gerrard.
So we have movement on both benches. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. He's found the way. Aguero! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's got his cross in. Tries to get it clear. And he shoots!
अगुलो यार के अरे पहिले
Number 20, Sergio Aguero.
And it's Nakamura. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal
मैं
now
कति
in a
माइनस हो
position
गया
far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
De Paul. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. And he is dead. And Owen! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive. So now the difference. Shot a goal!
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Neymar. And here's Bale. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Daddy Olmo! And that tested the keeper. Thiago. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nepal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, There's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Attention to the screen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this
today's
is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And of course with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
غير
Maldini gets
وقتها.
across to intercept that. Mateus. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Deftly away. And it's Eto'o.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Platini. Driven in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Another throw-in. Xavi Alonso.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lahm delivers.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Lahm clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Ibrahimovic might just make this. And it's made its way to him. Platini. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saka venturing down the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's definitely onside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's up for a goal kick. Now it's Batistuta. Gerrard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira cuts it out. Platini. Can he get it through? And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Nepal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ousmane Dembele.
The second period is on the way.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 18.
Oh, no joy this time. That's really well cleared.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Azar. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Platini. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. There's the header! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Number 15, Xabi Alonso. Number 8, Steven Gerrard.
Fallen!
Coming on the field.
Oh, brilliant save.
Neymar. Number 22, Thiago Alcantara. Number 21, Rodrigo De Paul.
Chiellini. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. And here's Forlan. Neymar gets his head on it! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, that's well spotted. Saka. Thiago. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. That is ended up in no man's land. Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read. Nepal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
And the shot! And it's in! And what a climax we have here! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Nepal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Oh, can he get onto this? That's the end. Nepal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts...
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We are just getting started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And this is Ronaldo. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, Jim, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Now it's Dembele. Played into space. Now it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's not got that quite right. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Out towards the flank.
Borussia Dortmund definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now it's Dembele. Oh, they could break here. And it's Gerrard. And this is Batistuta. Azar. Now Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's played into the... And there's a goal! But oh, it's offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. The second period is underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Decent chance! And that was struck with genuine force. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! It's a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And he's quick to get rid. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cruyff. Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, can they get him away?
Pretty robust defending.
Pepe concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Thiago. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but
Pastrana,
it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Asa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18, Lionel Messi. Number 24, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the
Thinks
field.
about the shot.
Number 23, Lamine Yamal. Number 22,
Pepe gets over and intercepts. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's been shifted off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Xabi Alonso. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Royce. Oh, strongly challenged there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Nepal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way.
3 minutes at a time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bale! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's really well cleared. And there goes the final whistle. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
L'explosion यार मेरे साले से 20 plus यार
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Silvestre, his is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Chissà passerei
Now it's
Pete.
Cantona. And Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Oh, it's Dembele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van Dijk can get it clear. And he shoots! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Oh, it's Dembele. This is a promising build-up. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's ambitious. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an
Vaquita.
intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Half an hour played now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Batistuta. Dembele!
Questo si tiene Dembele.
Denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And he's worked it through. That's a... And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Turan. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance,
dà.
but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action. So the first half brought no goals. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's De Bruyne. Good ball, good take. Tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Thuram certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Driving forward. And this is Dembele. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Bruyne. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. He's going for goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Number 8. Steven Gerrard.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Wayne Rooney. Number 22. Thiago Alcantara. Number 20.
And this is Hazard. He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played in. And he's there to clear it. So their fourth corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's run loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He shot a goal! And a neat finish! It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Rooney. Cannavaro. Hazard. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now the chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
And now they can clear their lines. Looking to play him in. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Arguably one of Italy's finest wing-backs, Gianluca Zambrotta.
He doesn't have to get through some miles.
Yeah, and originally he was a winger, so...
And a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that's been won straight back. Mateus. Toure gets across to intercept that. Strong running down that left flank. And he's intervened well there. And he's chosen to go back. No, it's Dembele. It's Dembele!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Vieira. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that could set him on his way. Always goes for a shot! Goal! Japan! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Japan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mateus, this is promising. Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
All the way back.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Gerrard. And this is Batistuta!
Kian here, Shuda.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Forlan. Saka. Xavi Alonso. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And no, he's seen through all of that. Neymar. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
Mateus. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Batistuta. Koeman is there to clear. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Saka.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Yaya Toure. Zambrotta can so cleverly bypass the press. Xavi Alonso. It's Saka. And the ball's gone free. Neymar. And it's Zambrotta. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Neymar. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying...
Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Right back in the game! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Gabriel Batistuta. Number 19,
So we have movement on both benches.
Lothar Matthäus.
Just one in it
Number
now.
15,
Well, what a
Xavi
difference a goal
Alonso.
makes. Now all of a sudden
Number
it seems the
8,
belief is back.
Steven Gerrard. Number 17,
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
number 14, Diego Forlan. Number 10, Neymar.
And he
Number
was quick to
22,
react
Thiago Alcantara. Number 21,
and reclaimed it in a trice.
number
Tries to play it
27,
through.
Mikael Silvestre.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Played in. Impressive jump. But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
added minutes have been
Thiago.
indicated.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.